Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Pele with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fermin. And it's Lopez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour played. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Oh, good climb! Goal! Barcelona! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah,
He's had a shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's his
Great chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Manchester United have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Batistuta into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, well played, well played. Fermin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nuno Mendes. Del Piero. Tries one from range. Off the post. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now, can they get him away? Burmo. Looking for options for movement. Malti. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Passes short and sharp. And it's Lopez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Pelé.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Totti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Lopez. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the... He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nuno Mendes. Now that's a lovely exchange. Mateus. Fermin.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Some really good ball movement. Batistuta.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Tonali clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute at a
This is
time.
Inzaghi. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That's that, the end. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little... And the shot! Brilliant from Efootball! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment.
Perhaps
we anticipated. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Owen. And that's an excellent interception. Fermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's found some space. Can he finish? And it's in! And he celebrates his 30th goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Pelé gets on his bike and on the move. Pelé tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And that is real chance! He's got a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And the finish! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that... They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Please turn your attention to the
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead
Guys,
is
കാണുന്ന maximum like ചെയ്തേ.
It's anyone's guess.
Like അങ്ങോട്ട് കേറട്ടെ. എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് like ചെയ്തേ.
So right back into the action. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. And Mateus. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard. And it's Lopez. Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal. Nesta tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Owen is flagged offside. Van der Beek. Nesta. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. Burmo. Now Van der Beek. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. He's had a shot! Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Pele. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. Mateus. Mateus running with intent. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves.
Decent chance! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he
Boy.
looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
എന്ത് പോയി മുത്തേ?
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Lopez. He's being urged to shoot.
എന്ത് പോയെന്ന് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചേ? എന്താണ്? You are easy here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot
You
was
want
simply far too
you
clever
want
for their
I
opponents.
explain in
Despite
Tamil.
their best
Yes,
endeavours,
yes.
it has
I
ended
want
in an easy win.
I want the explanation. ഗയ്സ്, വക്കോട്ടി എന്താ പറയാ റാങ്ക് പുഷ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് വക്കോട്ടിനായിട്ട് കിട്ടുമോ നോക്കാം. അവൻ കൊടുക്കുന്ന അതേ സമയത്ത് കൊടുത്തു നോക്കാം. കിട്ടുമോ അറിയില്ല, കിട്ടിയാൽ കൊള്ളാം. വേറെ ഓപ്പോ കണക്റ്റായി വക്കോട്ടിക്ക്.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Law. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Inzaghi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? Picked up, can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he skips past his man. Law. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's been shifted off it. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a delicate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Lopez. Mateus. And this is Inzaghi. Alvarez. Manchester United are one up and looking some big chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's decent chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Pete.
And the shot! And there's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substitution for Milan. Number 11, Jamal. Number 13, Mateus. Coming on the field.
So let's get the ball rolling.
7, Del Piero.
Does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 53 minutes is
Manchester United are having a ball here. Law. Caught offside that time. Nesta. Now Van de Ven. Threads one in. Del Piero. And he shoots! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan still making a fight of this. That is a jarring tackle. He's having a pop! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vermi. Bomo. Mateus. Now it's Pele. That's a good run he's making there. That's good play. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, almost a sixth.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Now it's Del Piero. Pele. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's been caught at Bernardo Silva! He's put it wide.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Law gathers from the goal kick. Wan-Bissaka. That's a good... Del Piero! he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Deftly away. Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? He's found the way through. Shoots!
Nice goal, bro.
Tiny finish.
Zoom in
The angle was unkind,
Lovely.
but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, red. Nice.
അതെന്താ കയറെടുക്കാത്തെ
Neymar.
There will be
Ah.
5
Look
minutes
and
added
place it
time.
forward.
ഇപ്പൊ വേണ്ട
5 minutes to add.
ആ ഓക്കെ
Vermin.
ആ മോളെ ആന്ന് കഴിച്ചോണ്ട്
Burmo touches it back. Bernardo Silva. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very...
ഉം.
ഞായറാഴ്ചയും കൂടി ആണല്ലോ, അതായിരിക്കും മേ ബി. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് 600 ലൈക്ക് ആയിക്കരുത്.
Khan to save this.
രണ്ടാൾക്കാർ സണ്ടർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു ഫസ്റ്റ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ സണ്ടറിലേക്ക് അടിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സേവ് ചെയ്യല്ലേ അത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടും മണ്ടന്മാരുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരും കൂടി ബാക്കോട്ട് ഓടി. ഹോയ് 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 പൊട്ടക്കട്ടെ എവിടെ നമ്മളെവിടെ ഗോളടിയല്ലേ ഓയിടാ മണ്ടന്മാരെ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് കണ്ടന്റ് ട്രൈ QC 2000 റാങ്കിങ്. മണ്ടന്മാരെ ഒറ്റ ഒന്നിനും അറിയില്ല. ബേസ് ടൈം വേസ്റ്റ് ആണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഈ 67 ആണ് നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഞാൻ ആകെ ബേജാറായി പോയില്ലേ. ജീജിയുടെ വെൽപ്ലേ ഒരു ഗോളടിച്ച് എന്തോ കാട്ടി. സുരനെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. വീണ്ടും നമ്മൾ 2000 റാങ്കിലേക്ക് കയറിയിരിക്കുകയാണ് സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ. ഇതൊരു ലൂപ്പാണ്. ഈ ലൂപ്പ് കെസ്റ്റിലായി കിട്ടാൻ ഭയങ്കര പണിയാണ്. ഇനി വെക്കം പോലെ ഓരോ മാനേജറായിട്ട് കളിക്കും. ഉള്ളിട്ട് ഫുള്ളിറ്റിനെ കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? എൻ്റെ ഫുള്ളിറ്റിനെ കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? ആരാ ആരാ ആരാ? ഔട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഞാനത് കണ്ടറിഞ്ഞ് ചെയ്ത നേരത്തെ എനിക്കറിയാം ക്യൂസിങ് നടക്കൂല. അപ്പൊ ഒരു സെക്കൻഡറി ആയിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് വേണം, പൊസിഷൻ ഗെയിം അല്ലാതെ. അതുകൊണ്ട് ക്യൂസും ഔട്ടുള്ളതിനോടാണ് ആ മാനേജറായിട്ട് കളിപ്പിച്ചത്. സുരനെ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് കൂട്ട് ലിംഗം. ഇതില് ലിംഗപ്പ് ആവശ്യമില്ല. നല്ല ഒപ്പം വരണ്ട, നല്ല ഒപ്പം വരണ്ടേ? ബോളല്ലേ എടാ, ഇന്ന് കളിച്ച 4 ബോളല്ല, കിടിലൻ ബോളല്ലേ? ഒരു മാച്ചെങ്കിലും സുഖമായിട്ടൊന്ന് ഒന്നും ചെറുങ്ങനൊന്ന് കളിക്കണ്ടേ? രാമ മാറ്റാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് മാറ്റിയില്ല ഇതുവരെ. മാറ്റണോ? രാമ മാറ്റിയില്ല ഇതുവരെ. മാറ്റണോ? സുഖമായിട്ട്
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Mohamed Salah. Firmino. And it's Lopez. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And this is Inzaghi. And he's running through. Inzaghi! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lopez. Goes long and straight. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. Now it's back. Aims beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's one-on-one, and the shot!
Ooh.
It's hit the upright. Throw in. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pelé.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's been hooked away. Lopez. Can he get a big chance? They've got to be quick to recover this. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be one.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
It's Inzaghi! Not a bad try by any means.
that is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Great vision. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. Mohun Bagan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
And the shot! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus, and the through ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mohun Bagan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered,
എടാ വാടാ
but he still
ഒരു
came out on top.
Nicely intercepted. Vermeer, never out of the action for very long. Van der Ven. Lopez. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk tries to clear. And here's Lopez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Cafu can clear it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
Owen! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Owen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 17, Danny Olmo. Number 19, Owen. Number 9,
And this is Bebeto.
Batistuta.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Lopez. And he's a great chance. Goal! Manchester United. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look.
എല്ലാവരുടെയും നിർബന്ധ പ്രകാരം നമ്മൾ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്കിന് മാറ്റാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരാളെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യും. ഇന്ത്യ പ്രതിൽ കുറച്ച് കട്ട മതി. ഞാൻ എവിടെ ഇട്ടു ഇങ്ങനെ ഇട്ടാലും ശരിയാവോ? തൊട്ടി ഉണ്ട് അക്കൗണ്ടില്. ഉണ്ട്. AMF തൊട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. പ്രൊട്ടസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ ന്യൂ മാർട്ടിനി 1 വീക്കായി ഫുൾ സേവ് റേറ്റിംഗ് ഓൾഡ് ഏറ്റവും PP കാണിക്കുക. എൻ്റെ ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാമിലുണ്ട്, അല്ല വെബ്സൈറ്റിലുണ്ട് ലൈവ് ഡിസ്കഷൻ. ക്യാമറ വ്യൂ ഡൈനാമിക് വേർഡ് ഔബ മാറ്റി സ്ലാട്ടൻ വരും. ഔബ ബ്രോ സംതിങ് ബ്രോ. ഔബൻ്റെ ആൾക്കാർ വേറെ കളിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഈ ലൂപ്പ് തുടരുമോ? ഇന്ന് തുടങ്ങുമ്പോൾ 2004 ഫസ്റ്റ് ഒരു സമയത്തിൽ 1999, പിന്നെ സമയത്തിൽ 1994, പിന്നെ 2 ജയം അല്ല 3 ജയം കാണും തിരിച്ചു വന്നതാണ്. ഇനിയിപ്പോ ഒരു സമയത്തിന്റെ തോൽവി വന്നാൽ പിന്നെ 1900, പിന്നെയും കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് കയറും, പിന്നെയും തോൽവി. ഇതന്നെ പരിപാടിയാ.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Red Bull.
Expectation, decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Mateus, Mbappe, now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Filippo Inzaghi. Pepe getting this one clear. Thuram. To Pepe. And it's Thuram. Yeah. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mateus. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Hullet!
Hullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Femi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Inzaghi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, super ball. No goals as yet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Inzaghi. Now, can they... able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances, Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard finds himself unceremoniously floored. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Real chance! And he's following up! Pele. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Inzaghi. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pele. Mateus. Filippo Inzaghi. Big chance! And there's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The less said about that pass, the better. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. And the ball's come loose here. Fermin. Pele. And Mateus. Pele, great vision, cute ball, now how can he reach it? Takes a shot! Relentless, just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here, simply breathtaking stuff.
2 minutes at a time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A case now of complete control. Lopez.
അതെന്ത് പരിപാടിയാണ്?
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one
GG,
outcome.
well played, bro.
Filippo
Seriously.
Inzaghi.
Bro, Kulli.
ഗൈസ് നമ്മൾ വക്കുമായിട്ട് മാച്ച് കിട്ടോ നോക്കി നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. വക്കു സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന അതേ സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. കിട്ടിയാൽ കൊള്ളാം. നിലോത്തി ഇല്ല ഗൈസ്, വക്കുട്ടിയായിട്ട് ഭാഗ്യമില്ല കളിക്കാൻ. Yo bro, can we play a match? Bro, I am rank pushing. Only rank pushing.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And he's there to clear it. Right card.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that.
Obama! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
New Zealand finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pele touches it back, and it's Rijkaard. Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Mateus! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Maleri.
Of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Burmo. Mateus. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's nice.
There will be
It's
1 minute
Inzaghi!
added time.
Guys.
A collective
Okay.
sigh of relief from the defence. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's 1 each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for New Zealand. Number 18, Del Piero.
The second half then, just getting going.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Eda.
Haaland. Well, they can break here. Burmo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Red card കൊടുക്കണ്ട അതൊക്കെ.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. He's shaping up to have a trap from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Mateus!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Burmo has found the net here, of course. Odo. Rijkaard. Promptly onto that, and that is that. "60 minutes played." Strokes it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely ball and a real chance, hits a shot!
ഫക്കായടാ ഫക്ക്.
And the comeback
ഗോൾ
is
അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല
complete.
എന്റെ കൂടെ. നല്ല ഡിഫെൻഡിങ്.
What a sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
New Zealand are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for
എടാ
them
ഇത്
to
എവിടേക്ക്
convert
എന്റെ
a defensive
പാസെല്ലാം
situation into a
പോകേ.
goal. And it's very impressive.
New Zealand leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both
എന്റെ
intensity and
പൊന്നോ.
tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been won straight back. Mateus picked out brilliantly. Thinks one through.
എടാ അടിയടാ മോനെ.
Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
എന്ത് ഷോകാടാ ചാൻസ് നോക്ക്. അലേറി SC ഇതിലും ഡിഫെൻഡിങ് ആടാ ഇവന്. ശരിയായ ഡിഫെൻഡിങ്. ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ നല്ല ഡിഫെൻഡിങ്ങാ.
Substitution for New Zealand. Number 22, Ronaldinho.
Mateus,
Number 23,
Van der Ven,
Beckham. Coming on the
Mateus,
field. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 6,
and it's Lopez.
Chouameni.
Bono! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
കളി
played.
പൊട്ടി കളി പൊട്ടി.
Pinches it off him. Van der Ven. Fermin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fermin.
എടാ ചാൻസ് എന്നൊക്കെ
That
വിളിക്കും.
is it. A real
Konami Maleri.
high-octane conclusion. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
പൊട്ടി ഗൈസ്. മൈനസ് നോക്കാം. വെറുതെ കളിക്കാം. വെറുതെ കളിക്കാം. ലീഡ് നിന്ന കളി കയ്യിന്ന് പോയി. എന്തൊരു പരസ്യം.
MF ആണ്. കാർ ഓൺ റോഡ് ചോദിക്കില്ലേ. അല്ല നെയ്മർ അഡീഷണൽ സ്ക്രീൻ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് ഞാൻ. ഇത് അക്കൗണ്ട് സെറ്റ് ആക്കിയ അക്കൗണ്ട് അല്ല, ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും കാണിച്ചു തരാം. വൈ ലോ സ്ക്രീമർ 20 ട്രൈ ആയിരിക്കുന്നത്. സ്കില്ലുണ്ടോ 20ക്ക് ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇല്ല. രാജകുമാരിയും ഗോപകുമാരനും ഒന്നാകാൻ. ഞാൻ ഒരു കളി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടെ പ്ലീസ്. പെലന്റെ രീതി കാണിച്ചടാ. നെയ്മറിന് കൊടുക്കേണ്ട സ്കില്ല് ഒന്ന് ലോങ് റേഞ്ച് ഷൂട്ടിങ് കൊടുക്കണം. ഔട്ട് സൈഡ് കാർഡ് ഓൾറെഡി കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ത്രൂ പാസിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്, ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഷോട്ട് ഉണ്ട്, വൺ ടച്ച് പാസ് ഇല്ല. റെഡ് ഡി കാണിച്ചില്ലേ. നീ കളി ആ വിക്കറ്റ് പോയോ. ഡിറോസി VP അയ്യോ. റൊസി ബ്രൂണോ മേക്ക് ഹിസ്റ്ററി. ബ്രൂണോ എന്താ അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ഹിസ്റ്ററി ആണോ? ബാസ് എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് 3-0 വിൻ ആകുമോ ഈ കളിയോ? ആകുമോന്നാണോ?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Borussia
The pre-match
Dortmund.
build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Nesta making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199. Peter, flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely spread. Inside!
have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lopez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Scholes. Batistuta. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Bomo shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
You are defending me so great, bro. Nice defending.
Bruno demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold
I know,
his
bro, I
hand on
lost.
to just create enough room for him to
You are
really get the
defending me
shot
so
away.
good.
And I think it's just top play.
Number 11.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Lopez. Now this could be a chance. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Deftly away. Now who's going to be first to this? Mateus's delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Are you playing 4-3-1-2 formation?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Chiellini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a good position. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to get rid. And that's definitely not his best.
Added minutes has been
Filippo
indicated.
Inzaghi knocks it into space. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go again. Pelé. It's Pelé! And that is wildly off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Nesta. And Fermin. Mateus. And it's Lopez. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it 4?
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Decent chance! Brilliant from Lopez! A finish right from the top draw! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course, the right service into the box.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
It's Eto'o! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bomo, Lopez, and he's got the beating of tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pele. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that's superb.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The ball's gone astray. Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Maldini can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a searching pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk. Pele conjures time and space where few can. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. It's Inzaghi!
Oh,
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Van de Ven. Pele. And Matthäus. Kaka. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
2 added minutes
Van
has been
Dijk getting this
indicated.
one clear. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Passing nice and neat. He has a look up.
അവിടെ പിന്നെന്തിനാടാ
Just playing
ഇങ്ങനെ
it
വെറുതെ
safe and simple.
ഓൾഡർ പൊസിഷൻ ബ്രോ ആണ്
The whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive
Come on,
moment.
come on,
It's
come
been
on.
compelling stuff. Manchester United leading by one at the break.
Parking outside this
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Wan-Bissaka. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Eto'o. Great shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Rijkaard. Still just a single goal between the sides. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Hullet. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vermin. Mateus. No way through there. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
എന്ത് പാസ്സാണത്? Come on, come on, come on.
Some good persistent defending here. Toure too strong for his opponent there. Little pass back. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here. This might spell danger. Plays the return pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now, for
Shapes to shoot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's neat. Lopez.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lovely bit of skill. Kaka. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired.
വിൻഫാനെ മോനെ ഡേയ് പറി ഷോകസ് 2-3 ദിവസം ലൈവ് ഇട്ടില്ല, അതിനെക്കൊണ്ടുള്ള വാച്ചിങ് മൊത്തം കുറഞ്ഞു. മറ്റേത് വാച്ചിങ് കുറച്ചെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവേനു, 2-3 ആൾക്കാരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവേനു. ഇപ്പൊ ഒന്നുമില്ലാണ്ടായി. 12 ലോസിസ്റ്റാ.
പാറ്റോടെ ബി അവിടെ ചോറിക്കുള്ളുണ്ടോ? ഉള്ള തീർത്തല്ലേ? അതെത്ര അത്ര തോന്നി കിട്ടി? ആരും ഇല്ലായിട്ടെന്നാ നാളെ ഓർവേനി മഴ ഇരുട്ടേ മയോർന്ന് ഡ്യൂറോസിയോ ഇവിടെ സെറ്റാണ് ബ്രോ, താങ്ക് യു. ഇപ്പൊ ഇതിൽ പുതിയ ബുഫണില്ലേ ഇൻട്രാ, പക്ഷെ എന്തോ ഒരു ധൈര്യം കിട്ടുന്നല്ലേ കളിപ്പിക്കാന്. തലവേദന ഇനി ഫോണിൽ കുത്തിരുന്നാൽ പൊട്ടി തെറിയും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ കാണിച്ചു ശരി. ഓ ബൈ ഗൈസ്, തലവേദന.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Inzaghi reaching his double century today. Well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Filippo Inzaghi. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! A finish of true class! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Threads one in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ സെറ്റാണ് പോകുന്നു.
Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's found a way through. Burmo. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has a look up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Fermin. Pele. And Mateus. Oh, super find. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to...
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United looking good, feeling great. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're on the way for the second half. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. Saliba. Costa Curta. Figo. And that's a chance for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Figo. And here's Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tries to think it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Taken back almost at once. Lorenzo Insigne. He's had a shot! Fantastic from Insigne! A finish right from the top draw. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lorenzo Insigne. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tries to play it through. Has to go back here. He's having a shot! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
He's gone for goal. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Filippo Inzaghi collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United is definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day in the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the terrible pass. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fermin. And now the breakaway. Inzaghi, nicely spread. Pelé. And Mateus. And here's Lopez. Fermin! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pelé plays it short. Manchester United with another corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Pelé with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, sweet feet. It's Iniesta! And he's done it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Burmo is behind this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Burmo! He went for the curler. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Lopez. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cantona. And here's Iniesta. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Hazard. That pass has been well intercepted. Iniesta. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kusanov. Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Filippo. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a
shot at goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bastoni. Kyle Walker. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And is forced to go back. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's Inzaghi! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great defending, strong and determined. He might be in here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lopez with the cross. Iniesta, given the lift of his goal. Now he's got space here. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mateus. Now it's Lopez. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, good-looking ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, searching pass he's played there. And he was alert to it.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Azar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot! It's fallen.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution in progress.
Leicester have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Quite a game this, all square again.
Leicester really can...
And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Oh, great leap! And a neat finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question.
എടാ ഇതെന്താടാ
For a brief check, the
കൗണ്ടറാണ്
referee
എന്നിട്ട്
blows his whistle.
വിളിക്കുന്ന നോക്കി മലരി
Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round.
കൗണ്ടർ ചാൻസ് ആണ് അതിന്റെ
സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് യു ഡിഡ് ക്ലിയർ ഓൾ. യു ഗുഡ് ജി. നെക്സ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റിക്കർ ലോഡിംഗ്. എന്നോടൊക്കെ ദൈവം ചോദിക്കൂടാ പട്ടികളെ. അപ്പൊ ശരിയെന്നാ ഞാൻ പോവാ. ഫാമോസ് ലൈവ് നിർത്താവോ? യെസ് നിർത്തുവാ. ഇറ്റ്സ് പാർട്ട് ഓഫ് ദ ഗെയിം. എവരിവൺ ഗോസ് ഫോർ എ വിൻ. No. Even if I lead 1 against you, I
An awful lot from him.
മതി സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം, മതിയായി. തലയൊക്കെ പെരുത്ത് വേദന വന്നു.